Here we are at Margaret Hance Park. You ready?
Here we are, yes. I'm ready.
We got your dog who's tied up here. Oh, let me look at him a little bit. Here he is. Here, baby. Here, baby.
Baby, come here.
Ah,
baby.
oh, here. Okay. Now, would you like to sing a song first, Raymond?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
A weather-worn face, gleam in his eye, saddlebag of memories from roundups gone by. His horse in his saddle, covered with sweat, slicker for days when it's windy and wet. A Winchester rifle sits on his lap, a bottle of some whiskey when it's cold and it's damp. He's the last of the old-time cowboys. Time is scattered the sea. He's the last of the old-time cowboys, the last of a dying out breed. How about one verse of that song?
Yeah, that song takes me back to a lot of memories of the old-time cowboys. How does it feel living up in Utah, Boulder, land of the old-time cowboys?
I love living up in Boulder. You know, I don't know if I could stay there through the winter months when it's, you know, nothing moves, but I really like being there. It's a beautiful place to be.
Beautiful, beautiful. Don't you sometimes see the cattle herds, the ghostly riders?
Yeah,
ghost riders in the sky.
Well, there's still a few cows, but when they drive them up the road, there's not as many as there used to be. That's for sure. And of course, all the roads are paved now; they're not dirt. So it's changed a lot, but it still has that ghostly quality, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Have you got another song, you know, that makes you think especially about that country?
Yeah, I'll do, let's see, this is an old trail song. I wanna drink my Jack from an old tin can while the moon goes riding high. I wanna hear the sound of the whippoorwill, wanna hear those coyotes cry. I wanna feel that sad horse between my legs, riding him out on the range. Just kick him in the side, make him show his pep and pride out on the Boulder Range. Well, now I'm drinking Kelty from a fancy jug just to drive my cares away. I can hear the music in the old town hall, the dancers are feeling gay. Oh, my sad heart yearns for those good old days, for it's filled with grief and pain. Well, I wanna go back to that tumble-down shack out on the Boulder Range. Well, I wanna go back to that tumble-down shack out on the Boulder Range.
Okay, you know, your dad used to sing that every time almost, I can remember, in our song sessions.
Uh-huh.
So there you are, you're just doing your dad's thing. I'm sure when people see you, and when you had a band playing in his hometown this summer, I bet a lot of people said, well, there's Dean Schurtz's son.
Yeah,
doing.
I mean, it was a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I like it. There's something about having there's a confidence that you get when you're you know, your father was a singer, you know, that you wouldn't get, you know, so there's a generational thing.
Oh, but, yeah, he was the singer for a long time.
And as I say in my show, my father was a singer of songs. Songs are remnants of all the good things that come from small towns, delivered with the splendor of a lonesome broken angel. all the songs he sang had the feeling of something that had happened to him a long time ago that he just couldn't get over. When my father sang, "I'll take the last waltz with Mother," you couldn't help but tear up. Even if you didn't know his mother died when he was just 4 years old. My father was a nostalgist. So that's just a part of the play. That's kind of the storytelling style of the play I'm doing, which is a combination of, you know, music and playwriting, poetry, storytelling.
Yeah,
music.
you know, that was so true. I'll have the last waltz with Mother. I think there was always tears when he sang that song. You're right.
Yeah.
And you can even think of it because he was so sad, essentially, about her death, even years later.
You know what was so interesting about Dad, too, is when he was, you know, getting on in his dementia, Alzheimer's, he couldn't remember a lot of times what happened 5 minutes ago, but he still knew the words to every song he ever learned. I mean, he never forgot a lyric. You could say, "Dad, how did this song go? Can you tell me the words to My Blackbirds Are Bluebirds Now?" He could just spit the lines right out, even though he couldn't remember what he had just done.
Have you got a song in mind, something that he liked, one of his favorite songs that you like to do?
Yeah, he loved to do a Hank Williams song.
Okay.
Your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you when tears come down like falling rain. You'll toss around and call my name. You'll walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on.
You know what?
So he liked to do that song.
You know what? After years and years of him singing it, every time he got a chance, I think he's singing that song about me.
Well,
he thought I had a cheating heart.
that's the mark of a good singer, is he makes the audience feel like it's about them. So.
Yeah. Well, I really thought that he he was singing it for me, but I just, you know, didn't really. You know, the songs that I loved your dad to sing the most were like Riding Down the Canyon, to watch the sun go down. I used to ask him to sing that. And Tumbling Tumbleweeds. He loved the Pioneers, you know, the Sons of the Pioneers.
He loved those cowboy romance songs. Yeah, he did. He loved to sing the Navajo Trail. He loved that one.
Oh yeah, and he could sing it. He could sing that beautiful. Well, are you are you going to do that play some more? Are you going to?
Yeah, I'm just going through the process now of creating a website that will have all the information. You know, I mean, the big issue now is booking it, getting people, you know, to book it into their theater. So.
Well, is this Bohemian Cowboy name, is that for your dad or is that for you, or both? You think your dad was a Bohemian Cowboy?
It kind of encompasses, I think, both. You know, it's, you know, combination of a cowboy and a bohemian, which if you think about it, they're really words that are diametrically opposite of each other, but they also work together.
Well, you know, your dad never did become a very good cowboy. I mean, my dad would say, he can't ride horses, and I'll tell Dean, I said, you don't have to ride horses. You're a singing cowboy.
Well,